Now let's see how the car competition has gone over the first part of the Dakar. It started out from Dakar with Carlos Sousa taking the very first stage win. That was a bit of a surprise. The 33-year-old Portuguese driver, he won the first stage. In fact, he's won the most recent stage on day 6. He's the only man to have won 2 stages in the car section on this year's rally. Kenjiro Shinazuka, Hiroshi Masuoka, 2 of the Japanese drivers also running for Mitsubishi, but it was Carlos Sousa who was the hero of day 1.
Não, eu penso que foi uma surpresa mais para os outros.
Well, it may be a surprise to many people, but I hoped that such a performance was possible. I even told my sponsor before the rally that we would win a stage, and we have. Well, indeed he did. He became only the 2nd ever Portuguese rider or driver to do so, and in fact he's become now the 1st Portuguese driver to ever win 2 stages on the Dakar, so he's a proud young man. Kenjiro Shinazuka, he took the overall lead on the 2nd day and then won the 3rd stage as the rally entered Mali. Jean-Pierre Fontenay, his teammate, also driving one of the Mitsubishi Pajeros, slightly modified for this year, running in 2nd place until he lost time on the 5th special and dropped to 4th position. He remains within 18 minutes of the lead at the moment, and this long-term Mitsubishi driver, he joined the team in the role of fast support driver back in 1987, so he's been with the team a long while. This was one of the occasions it went a bit wrong for him. Isn't this good? No, it's not good. The discussion is going along those lines, something like that. And this was when, of course, he was commentating for French TV and he managed to take a wrong turn somewhere. Straight on, says Gilles Picard, his co-driver. And Fontenay losing a fair bit of time there. Jutta Kleinschmidt with Tina Turner, the all-girls team, in another of the Mitsubishi Pajeros. Got lost on the first stage of the event, and that meant they went into day 2 with a 13-minute deficit. At that point, they've made up a lot of time, and indeed they've won the 4th special stage on their way to improve their position. Jean-Louis Schlesser, the winner last year. It's been a bit steady at first, but enjoying the speed of the later stages. He won the 5th special. That's moved him up to 2nd place overall. Bit disappointed by the retirement of Luc Alphonse Renault Kangoo, which they introduced this year in the Dakar, brand new car, but much happier about the way his car's been going in the recent stages.
I
took lots of risks today. Lots and lots of risks. Yep. But you have to do that sometimes. It was great. Very good stage. Beautiful. So that was the day that he won one of the sections. Stephan Hansel, however, has got to be kept an eye on. He's doing a great job. The 6-time bike winner won the 2nd special stage, co-driven by Jean-Paul Cottret. Unfortunately, they lost themselves on day 3, and that cost a bit of time. But Hansel, with so much experience on this event, his first Dakar was way back in 1988. The special we've done today, no problems at all. The car, absolutely great to drive, very easy, fantastic. So, Stephan Hansel, extremely pleased with the performance of his Mega, powered by a Mitsubishi engine. Grégoire de Mévius has been running well in the Bastos Nissan. He's running in 9th place overall. That puts him some 46 minutes off the leader's pace. And indeed, the Nissan team generally have been going faster this year. They've got revised machinery, much more near the front-running pace. They haven't dropped away as we've seen in the past. They've always been reliable, but they haven't always had the pace. This is Thierry Delaver, and he's running in 11th place overall. Lost a bit of time in the last couple of days. And Philippe Vonberg also driving a Nissan, and he's lying in 12th position. That's Philippe Vonberg charging away. He was the other day. Very experienced competitor again on the Dakar, but unfortunately he was about to pull over with a puncture which they had to change, and that lost him a bit of time. They had other problems that day as well. Bruno Sabi, the Frenchman, former World Rally Championship driver, has been competing on the Dakar for many years now, former works driver for Mitsubishi himself, but competing with the American Pro Truck now, and they had a bit of a panic the other day when they needed to make some changes early in the morning. It was very difficult because the support trucks with some very important equipment only arrived at 5:30 this morning, and we have to make the start at 7:30. It's very close. So it's a miracle to get it done. Bruno Sabi continuing on his way. No hopes really of winning in this machine, but he certainly wanted to provide some entertainment and some variety, and he's doing that. The overall ranking then for the cars sees Kenjiro Shinozuka in the Mitsubishi leading by 6 minutes 15 seconds from Stephan Hansel in third place, Schlesser in second, Hansel third, then it's Fontenay and Souza. We're taking a look now at the Toyota Trophy 2000, as it's known, a series for identical Toyota Land Cruisers that have been entered into the event this year. Alain Etzel and François Chollet we saw just a moment ago, and this is Jean-Claude Agar and José Lorceau. They're running in third place after the 6th special stage. They've had a few problems. The British pairing of Nick Ashley, who's the son of the designer Laura Ashley, and a menswear designer himself, with Ben Schuckborough. They're doing well. They're second in the trophy at this point, and Nick Ashley enjoying himself. Both of them have had a bit of experience riding bikes in rally raids, and now they're getting to grips with a car on the event as well. Second place for them. They're quite a long way behind the leader. Joseph Bousquet and Albert Bosch are leading the category, and Joseph Bouquet, the leader, is in fact a paraplegic, so a remarkable performance from him. He's competed in Spain quite a lot in the past and won some Spanish off-road championship events, but he is leading the event. Unfortunately, a few of them have gone out. This was Serge and David Luce in the number 351 machine, who rolled it sadly, and the wonder was, would they be able to continue? I think first they have to try to get to the end of this stage, because we can't leave the car here. The problem is to restart the car. If it goes to the bivouac tonight, that'll be a good start. Then hopefully they can make the start tomorrow morning after a scrutineer has checked everything is okay with it. Unfortunately, they weren't able to restart, so they're out of the rally. Quick look at the truck section. So I just remind you that in T1 class of the cars, Jérôme Rivière is leading the T1 class. Strugo in second place in the Mercedes. We've lost a Mercedes out of Philippe Alliot. Thierry Magnaldi still in the event as well. In the trucks, Chaguine leading for Kamaz, and he has a 40-minute advantage. Stunning pictures of the trucks as they make their way through West Africa. He won stages 2, 3 and 4 and managed to pull out that advantage, but under a bit of pressure from Carlos de Azevedo, who won the first special and indeed the 5th special stage just the other day, and lies in second place overall. There is de Azevedo, the Brazilian driver, who is keeping the Kamaz team honest, but there is that 40-minute gap to worry about.
Allez, jette le klaxon maintenant. Jette le klaxon. Allez, saute, c'est bon. Vas-y, il va se pousser. Il va se pousser, cet enculé, il va se pousser.
Plenty of action on the stages, and as you can see, the trucks fairly determined to get past the slower moving cars. Carol Lowprice running in 4th place overall, the multi-winner of the Dakar, but has he got enough in hand, and has he got enough stages? There'll be 6 stages still to do, remember, once they make the restart, but will that give him enough time to move up from 4th, where he is at the moment, to overcome the leader, Chaguine, in the Kamaz? So that's a look back at some of the action we've seen so far. Over the coming days, while the Dakar is not running, we will take the opportunity to look at some of the history of the Dakar. It started back in 1979, it's still going today. I hope you can join us for that. For now, goodbye.
The Paris-Dakar Cairo Rally 2000 with Yakko, Euromaster, the European tyre specialist, and Mitsubishi.
Just to play a little bit, get the right form, Yeah, and try to score, of course, and win. Thank you very much.
Well, Dennis Romadal looks suitably embarrassed at being judge player of the tournament.
Surprised as we were, Dave, to be honest, but it was actually the press who picked him. I've just listened to the announcement in La Prensa, the Spanish, the Mas Palomas press.
And the trophy there presented by Peter Keeble, the director of Canary Islands Television. And Dennis Romadal has his gong, and now the trophy for best goalkeeper.